Greetings and welcome back to, I think, episode 5 of Terraria with myself and the Metasapia.
Hello everyone!
Now, we've finally had some time to actually see some of the comments that people have been leaving. This is the first episode that we've been recording since we started uploading the series, and there are a number of things that we are going to be addressing at the very beginning of this episode. Take it away, Metasapia.
Yeah, first of all, a lot of people have been concerned that we're not going to get far or enjoy this because we set the difficulty a bit high. And that's this being my first time playing this, I'm not going to enjoy this at all. Don't worry about that. I enjoy having a decent challenge in my games, so I'm probably going to enjoy this even if we die quite a bit. So that will make things much better once you actually accomplish something, in my opinion, in these kinds of games.
I'll just flat out enjoy dying. I'm weird.
Yeah.
Dwarf Fortress has trained me well.
There have been quite a few interesting deaths as well, so yeah, that's good. Also, we got a lot of tips on what to do with weapons and such, so we're going to start off by making a few things in this episode.
Indeed. Now, quite a lot of people were commenting on broadswords specifically and why I hadn't made one myself. I was simply waiting for some better metal to make some, honestly. Generally speaking, I don't mind just fighting through having a short sword until I can make a silver or equivalent broadsword. But one thing that I wasn't aware of was that wooden broadswords had a comparable, or in many cases, better damage than the copper short sword. So at the very minimum, I should have been making some of that. But we do now have quite a lot of resources. Metasapia is currently checking out. I think we have 25 gold.
Yes.
Now, my recommendation for that, Metasapia, would be for you to make a golden pickaxe.
Yes.
As I mentioned, I've got a tungsten one, so the next upgrade would be for yours. But a gold one is very important because it would allow us to access some ores that the tungsten one flat out can't mine.
So now we have a golden pickaxe. There should also be enough left for you to make a golden one if you want one as well.
Really? How much do they use?
12 for one. We now have 13 left. Do you
want wow.
One?
Fantastic. Yeah, I'll upgrade. I was expecting it to take a lot more than that.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't that much, and we found a lot of gold last time. So now we have a bunch. Also, we should probably make some broadswords with that in mind. I hadn't even thought about that because I was using the bow and the yo-yo so much and just ignoring the sword. But yeah, it's probably a good idea. We
have got enough tungsten to make 2 tungsten broadswords, so...
Nice.
Should we make something else, though? Because we've got enough to make a lead broadsword, which is 11 melee damage. The tungsten is 12. The tungsten, well, armor is actually really expensive. We haven't got enough tungsten to really do much in terms of armor.
How much lead do we have?
51.
Alright,
so we could get 2 pieces of armor out of the lead, at the very, very least.
Yeah.
So I think we should probably go for that. Also, yeah, I'm going to make a tungsten broadsword. Pop that there. And I'm also going to make a piece of white string, and I recommend you do the same.
All right.
And then pop it in your inventory, into your accessory slot, because it'll increase the range of your yo-yo.
Yeah.
And you can have a look at what else you want to make then.
Right. So we're going to made a tungsten broadsword.
Yep.
There we go. So now we should have pretty decent weapons.
Yeah.
Also,
it'll be a lot easier to deal with some of the tougher mobs that we were finding down in the caves at the very least.
Right, I need the... There we go. White string.
Oops, I've got a gold bar on me still.
It was a rash white string. Plus 2% melee speed. Very nice.
Oh, nice. I just got a regular one.
Alright, and I think... I have enough arrows for now. Don't need that. Anything else we should make? Armor, you said?
Yeah. definitely have a look at making the armor.
The lead armor.
Whilst you're working on that, I'm going to actually start excavating a little place to make a new building. One specifically for the merchant, I think.
So, have enough for a helmet for each of us.
Okay.
Or a helmet and boots. Not enough for 2 pieces that would make the chainmail. So what do you want to do?
If you want to make whatever pieces of gear you want, then I'll have a quick gander through and see what I can put together from what's left.
Alright, so I can make the lead helmet and boots then.
Yep, by all means.
Right. I might need more armor, I don't know, but of the 2 of us, since I can die a lot. But
I don't know. You have some crazy mad surviving skills, I've noticed.
No.
You're like, no, I deny this.
Um,
You are in fact mistaken.
should we use the chest upstairs for just leftover gear and stuff?
Yeah, anything that isn't material, I'm putting in the chest upstairs.
Right.
Is the general way that I'm working it at the moment.
Now we have a pretty decent amount of stuff. Is that your you put your tungsten pickaxe in there, or is that
Yeah.
Yeah, because you made a gold one. That's right.
Yep.
Forgot right away. Sorry.
Alright, that's okay. Could make a tungsten axe, but I don't actually think there's particularly any need to have a tungsten axe, to be honest with you. Let's see. We've got lead fence. I'm not sure if that goes behind or in front of something. I guess we could have a look at that, because that would be actually quite nice for the graveyard, I think.
Yeah. Do you need a better axe for stuff?
No, there's no tree that I'm aware of, at the very least, that requires an axe of a certain type to cut down. There might be some things later on, but I'm certainly not aware of them if there are.
If there's something new, feel free to comment and tell us how wrong we are.
Yeah, indeed. Alright, let's get myself a bunch of arrows. I've got a crazy amount of arrows now. I don't even have a bow yet. But you do have a bow.
Yeah. So I'll probably just stay back and loot them off your corpse if you should die.
Thanks. I'm glad that I can be of service, I guess.
Also, we took the many words of advice and put the money in chests.
Yep.
So don't you worry about that anymore.
You should still worry, but
Yeah, but
it's not as useful.
we're not going to lose as much money this time around.
I'm making a bunch of fire arrows for you.
Right? I just have a bunch of regular ones.
I'm also trying to get used to making, to favoriting things in my inventory. Right, I'm going to make a tungsten bow for myself.
That sounds
There
good.
we go.
Is there more left for more tungsten stuff? Or more
I
bows?
don't think so, no. We've
Because I
got
just
a dearth of it now.
have the wooden one still.
Well, there's enough for a copper bow.
Right, I can
I
make one of
think.
those, I guess. Do you need...
But what I'll do, I'll make the copper bow since you're going more of an archery. Oh, damn it. Let me just drop that on the floor.
you can take it if you want to.
No, there we are. And
Alright.
then a bunch of arrows as well.
Do you need
Oops.
2 stars to make something out of them?
No, 3 stars, I'm afraid.
Okay.
There may be
at
some
least
other
not
things that
1
you
star.
can make. Yeah. There may be some other things that you can make with it.
It's an
Unfortunately, I can't
annoying
just drop those
tungsten
down.
bow.
Well, I can't help that, I'm sorry.
Oh,
But
well, let's see. I'll compare these two.
I've also put a bunch of flame arrows in the golden chest that's down below.
Wow. Minus 20% damage, minus 15% speed.
I make the best bows. It's true facts.
It has a better damage than my original one, but otherwise it's worse. Less crit chance, less damage boost.
Sorry. I didn't even look at the modifiers on it.
Oh well.
There's a golden there's a bunch of flame arrows in the golden chest just below you.
Right.
And I'm going to be crazy and I'm going to open this door as soon as you're ready. And we need to try and kill all of these things that are going to try and walk in.
Alright. I'll just get my yo-yo at the ready.
Ready?
Ready. This is so
I'm just going to
peaceful.
try and set them on fire.
Ah, no.
Oh dear.
There's a demon eye in the basement.
There is. There is a zombie coming towards the guide.
Yes.
There we go.
He's a little bit slow. But he works hard for stuff.
Right, I need to have a look. What kind of stone have we got? We haven't actually got much stone of any type, which is a bit of a shame. That is the next thing I want to work on, is building up the merchants area. We've got enough gold that we should be able to summon the merchant.
Alright.
Get out of it, you scallywags, you.
We also
Power of the
just
broadsword.
have lots of zombies down in the area you're trying to build.
That's fine. It's something. It's target practice, basically.
Yeah. I got some decent stuff from them. A little bit of money. Not too much stuff, but... Oh, come on.
I'm managing to miss it with this wand constantly. It's rather embarrassing.
Ooh, star.
But that is a star over there. Oh, we should probably close the door so the guy doesn't get eaten in our absence.
That might be a good idea. Alright, so what do you want to do today?
Well, I'm mostly wanting to focus on building up the merchant's abode. So we're going to need a lot of stone. So why don't we go back down into the cave and start gathering resources?
What we should do? We can just work on the
damn it.
areas we have down there already.
Oh, man. There we go.
Is that really the best weapon to
No,
use?
it is absolutely not, but it's fun.
It's not
which is
doing
why
much
I'm
at
doing it.
all.
Oh, come on, set them on fire. Ouch! Oh, okay. I take it back. You can get it at me from there. Very well. There we go. Did you make the string?
Yes.
Fantastic.
So now we should be able to
Got a very long range on our yo-yos.
do decent stuff. I really missed the double jump.
Yeah. Now there is a little bit of stone over here, but we may as well go a little bit deeper.
Yeah,
This is a
we
bit more
might be able
interesting.
to find stuff down there. Also, I'm aware that I have passed by some gems earlier. I don't remember where they are, but
Oh, okay.
I noticed that in editing. So sorry if anyone got really upset about that.
If they're going to get upset about us missing gems, then this probably isn't the best Let's Play for them to be watching.
No, we're going to miss a lot of stuff. Be warned. Oh, come on.
I could
Also,
probably
I
use bombs.
should avoid dying. Probably.
Yes. Probably. Wow.
That
That
worm,
thing is really messing you up.
that worm is really hard to
Also-
get me.
A lot of people wanted us to join the same team.
Oh,
There we
right. That we should do.
So,
Green team.
that'll help a little bit. Yeah, green team is best team.
There we go.
Right.
It was
I'm
mostly
going
the
to-
yellow slime that was messing up.
Oh, right, okay.
I was trying to avoid the worm and jumped right into a slime and tried to fight the slime, but it didn't go well.
Oh. And then the worm just was trying to mop up afterwards.
Are you taking the walls?
Opportunistic worm? Yep. All over the planked walls.
Right. I'll give you a hand, I guess.
There we go. This will save me having to use quite as much stone to make all of the stuff later on. There we go. Also, I kind of like this wall. There we are. Perfect. Interestingly, that is now suspended on nothing. Doesn't matter that the wall isn't there anymore.
Well, that's just fine. Just going to hang that
We
there.
can make a bit of a fast track route down here if we want.
Yeah. Also, there's a lot of stone to get here, so we can just mine out a lot of it.
Should probably drop down a couple of platforms as we go, though.
Oh, let's just fall to our dooms.
I'd rather not. Of all the things that I could be spending my time doing, falling to my doom, not high on the list.
Really? It's such a nice priority.
No. Maybe with crazy masochistic mental sapiens, yes, but...
No, I just mean watching people fall. Such
Oh, I
as
see.
you
You don't actually want to fall yourself, you just want to watch me do it. I get you.
I did so in the last episode. It was very interesting.
That's true.
But then you didn't
Scallywag.
really fall to your death. It was more so something else.
Right, here we go. Let's get down here, clear up these slimes a little bit,
Right?
and then link up to the sandy area down here, which is actually one of the further areas that we got to in terms of exploration last time.
Yeah.
Where I fell. Ah, that was...
To your
Watch
doom.
your step, indeed. Yes. I just remembered what you were referencing. It's like, yeah, that.
We were just
my
trying
great
to
shame.
suppress the memory of falling and doom.
Yes, more or less.
Right.
There we go. Bit of a nice, easier path down here than having to go all the way down, then all the way back up. Right. Now, one of the other reasons why I would really like to get a merchant quickly is so that we can get a bug net.
Yeah.
Because that is going to be very useful for us. Wow, green mushroom, really? I wonder what that's used for. I have no idea.
So yeah, I'm not going to go after
There is
those
a
gems. There's just one
jellyfish
tiny
just
little,
sat here.
tiny little cluster of gems. Wow. Poor jellyfish.
That is an unfortunate place to be, jellyfish. I must confess. You're rather boned, isn't it? There we go.
Ah,
This is going to flood a little bit, though.
That's fine.
Unfortunately.
I'm just going up after
Can
the...
we actually see anything down there? I'm going to pop my potions since I've got so many of them. There's something right down at the bottom here that we can try and get to.
This might be a bad idea.
What's wrong?
Sand.
Ah, right, yeah.
I'll just leave that there. I can probably get a lot more of it, but yeah. Also, I think there was a big cave thing. No, not a big cave, but a cave below the house.
Okay, I'll try and dig in that direction. And just drop down a torch down here, though. Ooh. Actually, I wouldn't mind just getting up there if I can. There we go.
Right, so we have this ore thing here. Can we get that now?
Yeah, you can. With your... Actually, both of us can, come to think of it.
Well, I got it.
There we go.
What do we make with that?
Some of the much better tier gear, but we're also going to need to have killed some of the bosses in order to get some of their components. For us, it'll be Brain of Cthulhu.
Right.
So if it were... Ooh, water. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Let's just drain this out. I really love the animation of it now. The way it drains water. Damn it.
It's a little bit high. Need a
Yes.
platform.
Or a rope coil, which is my personal preference.
Alright. Now we have both.
I just like using rope. Ooh, gold.
Can always get more gold. There's so much gold around here.
Yeah, which is very, very nice. We can get up to gold tier armor, then it's going to put us in a very good position, though it's obviously going to take a stupid amount to get.
Yeah.
Armor pieces tend to cost an awful lot.
I would expect it to, because you have to get so or use so much to cover up your entire body, but do you see
Nothing down
anything?
there. No.
Nothing at all.
Okay, we're going down this way, I would say. Oh dear.
Will you use your
But I
flare
was
gun?
not doing anything. Yeah.
That's far.
Never mind, we've got rope. Lots and lots of rope.
Ah, I didn't put the star in the box.
Oh, skeletons. Let's put some torches down, I think.
Whoop.
There we go.
Whoop,
That
whoops.
right there is a blink route, I believe. Oh, damn it. Come back,
Where?
rope. I just
In
picked
the
up
water
the blink
there?
route. No, it was just beside it. I've just picked it up. It's basically a little plant. It's kind of useful.
What's
we got
over
down here?
Nothing at all.
Not too bad. I really, really like this. Ooh, heart container. Now, this is one thing that I had no idea about, but quite a few people have suggested using that heart container. And, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was not a good time for me. Haha, I'm still kind of safe. Oh, drat.
You can't touch them when they're electric.
No,
Can you use the yo-yo?
I have no idea. Go away. Thank you very much.
Seems like a bad idea to
guys.
use fire arrows in water, but it worked.
Yeah, surprisingly well. There we go. Phew.
There we go.
Okay. Now, I was told to make use of the heart container for... Can I build that out there? Ah, I can build straight off the rope. That's awesome. For making a heart... a heart lantern.
All right.
Now, that's something I've not seen before, but apparently it gives a really good regeneration boost when you're stood in its light.
Right, so it's an item you place, not an accessory or something. You take it then. Ooh.
What have you found?
This must be the water chest I've heard about.
Ooh. Very nice find.
I just need to drain out this jellyfish.
Can you not access the chest through?
Ooh, I can actually. Featherfall potion. Slows falling speed. And
Okay.
suspicious looking eye.
Haha! Okay, well that will allow us to summon the Eye of Cthulhu.
Breathing
If we were
reed, I'll
crazy.
take that. I think.
We
it's not.
Probably let this water out.
Hang on, is that not an accessory?
Breathing reed.
It doesn't say equipable.
No, if you put it in your hotbar. There.
Alright.
See, you breathe now from where the top of the breathing reed is. So if that's in water, you'll drown.
Alright.
But if it isn't, you're okay.
Jester's
Wow,
arrow.
this is a big lake. I had no idea. This is part of the fun of just randomly draining large bodies of water. You never know how much water you're going to drain.
Alright. I'll just take everything.
Sure.
And we now have the eye. There's a lot of water in there. It goes over
Yes.
and around.
Yep.
Just put the torch in there.
Well, I'm pretty proud of myself. I don't care what anyone else says. This is awesome.
Now, jellyfish, you may leave the room. Or you may just stay up there, but Alright,
There we go. The whole thing has been drained now.
try to do it. Really? Right. Jellyfish was just standing in my yo-yo and not getting hit.
I don't think the jellyfish stands. It has no legs.
Fine.
There wasn't much to say to that except an exasperation sigh. Yes, I appreciate that that was a terrible thing to say. There we go.
Alright. I'm going
Okay.
to shoot it.
Okay.
Maybe. And then
Right. Pick up the water chest. That'll be a nice haul.
also, piranha down there. I think we need to find another way out.
No, we're good.
I mean, when we get up again.
Oh, right. Ah, yes.
Because now there's a lot of water down there. Worm.
Also, some sapphires.
Oh no!
Really? Of all the places for a trap to be.
Your gravestone is
To be
just
there.
disappearing downhill.
It's not on mine, but that was rather unfortunate, to be sure. I seem to have a knack for finding terrible, terrible things.
Yep.
Well, better me than you, I suppose.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
I'm
Should I
just
take that
going
back?
Yes.
Did one of us not survive? Is one of
No.
us about to die?
One of us did not survive. The other one might be about to die. The worm died. Right, I just fell down and got attacked by something that's jumping around down there.
Okay, that actually sounds pretty awesome. I'm on my way.
It wasn't that
Thankfully,
awesome.
it was fairly awesome for me.
But I got
to, it was
attacked when I
amazing.
have all of your stuff. Ah, it's a black slime.
Oh, it shouldn't be too hard to kill.
Let's see. Avex's skull was crushed by a boulder.
Yes. Unfortunately. It
Can
was a
he?
beautiful skull and then it was crushed. Whoosh.
Yeah. you can
Fleeing
get
from piranhas. Ah, there we go.
Very nice.
I am back.
Alright, go and get your stuff that's up there.
Okay.
Because I can't hold all of that. And then I'm going to just arrange your stuff again.
All right. 90% of this collab has been Metasapia putting my stuff in a chest. And me draining lakes. Okay, right. All of my gear is back where it should be, and for the looks of it, there's a little bit more exploring we could do.
Yep.
Okay,
Nothing
this
down
looks
there?
Interesting. Let's see up there.
There's other stuff.
Goes up, okay. But there's stuff right up there where I unfortunately got slain from.
Do you have more rope coils?
Yep, lots more.
Because I just have plain rope. I should probably make some into coils.
Yeah, it's fairly cheap to do. Definitely useful.
Oh,
Is
there
that
we
gold
go.
through there? Yes, it is. Perfect. Ah, damn it. I just broke the torture post.
It might have been me as well. See anything in there?
Just the gold, really. Okay. Well, I think that makes for the beginnings of an interesting spelunk. But at this point, I think we're probably going to wrap up the episode there.
Yeah.
Whilst I mine out this copper vein that everyone is saying
Oh,
I
no,
should
no, no,
just
no,
ignore
no, no.
because it's pointless. I refuse. It's copper, man. We can use it for all types of things like boilers and pipes. We can't actually do either of those things, but in my mind we can. But that is going to be the end of this episode. So thank you very much for joining us, and I hope we will see you in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.
See you.